Look, up in the press box where my friend Michael Young and Larry Richard have spent time saying, in on the tackle, we got Claire Aldemus in the 2003 team. You know, my years go way back to Rhino Productions in the Snow Globe game, that big game in which they were involved in. It truly is one of the most magical moments in the history of high school sports. It's nice to remember tradition like that, is it not?
You know, we talk about all the time playing for the name on the front of your jersey in your community. And those guys in 2003 are the ones that got us started here for Powell Richland. Before then, I think Richland won a couple of championships, but at that time, I think you had to be undefeated to even compete in the playoffs. So what they did in 2003, they set the bar for us here at Powell Richland, and we just look to honor that tradition.
Yeah, great Gene Sullivan, first guy I ever interviewed on the radio when he was at Geneva. God rest his soul, love that guy. Went on to be at Geneva, their head coach for decades, but led them to a playoff in WPIL championship against my Alvin Ball in New Brighton. And even back further, Richland, a very talented athlete, Jack McCurry, who is a part of the Mount Rushmore of coaches, of course, coached many years at North Hills. Now, let's break it down. So explain this 3-3-5 defense that everybody's talking about. I had Coach Ryan Lynn talk a little bit about me. So 3 up front, 3 stacked behind linebackers, and 5 dotting the skyline. How does that thing work?
You know, they bring them 2 outside backers up on the edge, and they're 2 bigger, skilled athletes. You know, 6'2", 6'3" guys that can move. They box you in. They leave the 1 backer, and they got an extra hitter in the box with a rover that sometimes it's hard to account for because you never know where he's going to be based on formation. So, you know, we're just going to try to pack the box and put bodies on top of bodies and see what we can do.
Vaccarello, this kid, Maryland, Syracuse, Boston College, how good is he?
He's pretty good on film. I haven't seen him in person yet, but he's making plays, athletic, can move. He drops into the flat sometimes and makes plays.
Now, TJ Plack, only he can do, because I love the guy. He kind of said it in a very laid-back manner. Look, Strader and them can scoot, and Pillar can run that Wildcat, but we can run a little bit too, and they got a quarterback, a sophomore, who unseated a pretty good starter from last year who can scoot too.
Yeah, offensively, they're very balanced in what they do. Running the ball, passing the ball. He's making good decisions. I think he got 20-some touchdowns to 1 or 2 interceptions. So he's very smart with the ball.
I got to ask you, Central Catholic, you beat them this year. They, of course, defeated North Allegheny earlier, but North Allegheny beat them last year. So this is kind of a seesaw type of game looking back last year and also this year. Tell me a little bit about what you know about Central Catholic. A lot of talent.
I mean, definitely a lot of talent on the front end, on the back end. They got guys coming from all over that can compete at a high level. I think the biggest thing is going to be, can North Allegheny establish a line of scrimmage and hold on to the football.
Before I let you go, what's this season that you after a slow start? Here you are playing for the championship tomorrow, 5A.
You know, just going out there and putting on for our community. You know, our school district, the fans, they're great. They show up every week and support us, you know, just to go represent Pine Richland the best we can.
Tell everybody about the big man going to Wisconsin. This is my humble opinion. Flat out right now, one of my old-time favorites, Bo Frelick, and everybody knows it. He should be making room for that award right now.
You know, he plays with a chip on his shoulder when he gets on the field, offensively and defensively, and you won't see too many guys going both ways playing at a high level each play.
Can I shake Rory's hand before I leave?
Yes, sir.
That's all I care about. I got to shake the hand of the man. Hey, thank you so much. God bless this family. Love this community. Love what we do on KDKA. You know by now what we're going to do, so just keep it locked to KDKA 100.1 FM AM 1020. Or better yet, get the Odyssey app for your smartphone, so wherever the Rams go, you can go. Until tomorrow morning, right after CBS Radio News at 5 a.m., it's your Pratte Pack. Good night from Pine Richland.